as I am at the family cabin, which we call a camp, but we go camping in our camper, but this is camp. Anyway, we came up today. It was kind of it was a busy morning. I had to go into work and finish up a few things, and then I had to come home and pack, and I have no clue what I was doing tonight. Hey, how did the sound come back on? All right, never mind. So I had no clue what I was going to do tonight. So I thought, well, you know what? Everybody else goes through these moments too when they have no clue what they're going to do, and maybe they need something fast and they need to make a decision fast. So I thought we would bring in some memories and more items. Now, while I'm waiting for a couple more people to join on, and by the way, when you come in, go ahead and say hello. Tell everybody where you're from. Sheila, I'll do that for you. Sheila is from Sanford. And I know the lighting is terrible right now, but it is what it is. So a couple things that you'll need to be aware of. Tomorrow is World Card Making Day. Now, I hope some of you took my suggestions that I gave in emails and online about joining the Stampin' Up! Event. It is running 4 to 5 tomorrow. If you did not register, it is too late now. You had to register 24 hours in advance. So that ended at 4 p.m. tonight for us. So sorry if you missed out on that. I will post the projects that we make. We're going to be using, and I don't know what the projects are, I just know that we're going to be using some of the ephemera packs and the Calming Creek cards and envelopes, and the Saying Something ephemera pack. So it's a lot of different sentiments there. The Something for Everything ephemera pack, lots of little things to decorate cards, and the Fully Flowering ephemera pack. So that'll be interesting to see what we make tomorrow. We needed some other basic things, but nothing that people don't already have on hand. And so that's 4 to 5, and apparently we're going to get a free gift afterwards. I don't know what that is. Could be a coupon code, could be, I don't know what it is. I would doubt that they're going to mail something to everybody. So my guess is, if I had to guess, it's a coupon code, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's tomorrow. But even if you did not register, go ahead and stamp. Make some cards tomorrow. That's what tomorrow is all about. It's always the first Saturday in October. We are up in Pittsburgh. That's why I am not, and I look like a floating head here. Hold on, let me see. Here you go. We're up in Pittsburgh, so I couldn't host any event, but Stampin' Up! Is doing it for me. Then on Sunday, I continue my 12 Sundays of Christmas projects, and I have a gift box for you tomorrow, and I love it. I think it is so pretty. Like it stunned me that I liked it so much. I was creating that in the wee hours of this morning, so somewhere between 1 and 4 I created it. It didn't take me 3 hours to create it, but I had to do a video and edit the video and upload the video. That's because I fell asleep on the couch, because it's a whole thing. Anyway, 12 Sundays. Join me at 3 o'clock on my YouTube channel for that. And then on Tuesday, we have Technique Tuesday. But before that, I suppose I should tell you that Stampin' Up! Just announced today that from October 7th through the 9th, which is Monday to Wednesday, they are having a sale on all of the stamp sets in the annual catalog. So it's going to be the annual catalog only, and it's 15% off all the stamps in there, whether they are photopolymer or the clear mount, but it's not part of a bundle. So if you want a bundle, you have to order the stamp set separately than the dies. So you'll lose that 10% savings overall. So you have to just kind of judge and do some of the math and see what's a better deal. But there are lots of standalone stamp sets as well that you can save on, and lots, this is a great time to pick up some sentiment sets. I'm going to be using one tonight, Comforting Thoughts. We also have Kits are on sale all month in October. They are up to 30% off. So mostly the older kits are 30% off and the newer kits are 10% off. But some of the newer kits are great. And you know what? They're going to make great Christmas presents like that card box. Now's a great time to pick that up because you can save 10%. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, there's a starter kit special. So normally you get $125 worth of merchandise of your choice for only $99 and free shipping, which is a great deal no matter what. But sometimes they sweeten the deal a little bit, as is the case with October. You can get $155 worth of merchandise of your choice for $99 and free shipping. What's better is you can double dip. So if you wanted to add a kit to your starter kit, or if like that card box, or if you wanted to add stamp set from the annual catalog to your kit, the sale price is what gets figured in that $155. So you're saving even more. Great time to sign up, especially Monday through Wednesday of next week. And they'll talk about, the flyer you might see talks about, sign up to be a demonstrator. You don't have to demonstrate anything. Most of my team, I have over 20 on my team, most of them do not sell a thing to another living soul. So I'm just going to throw that out there. You don't ever have to buy another thing if you don't want to. You get to come to my team meetings. We have some challenges. We stamp. We do lots of fun things. I would love for you to join my team and basically save some money, because that's what the starter kit does. You get a lot of product for less money and you get future discounts. So I would love to talk to you about that if you're interested. And I think that's about it. Oh, Technique Tuesday is on Tuesday. We're going to be going over embossing and from the basics to some more things. I think embossing is going to be a 2-month Technique Tuesday thing. And then I'm going to be getting ready. Next week, I'm taking most of the week off from work so that I can prepare for the retreat that many of you have registered for. So busy week coming up. But let's get started stamping, shall we? So like I said, I was running around today. I had a lot of stuff to do. And I didn't have a lot of time to think about what I was going to be doing tonight. So I'm going to turn you down here. Let's see if we can figure out how to make this show up well. All right, we'll adjust things, I think. Get my light there. All right, so this is the Assorted Memories and More cards and envelopes. And they coordinate very nicely with the Memories and More card packs. Now, this one is the Thoughtful Journey Memories and More card pack. Thoughtful Journey is a set. It's actually a bundle that you can get in the annual catalog. Very pretty. There's many of you may recognize this paper. It's very similar to the paper that is in that in the catalog as well. But you have in this little card pack, you've got these little pieces here, which are, if I get them out and show you the size, I believe it's 3x5. So that's find my thing. So that's 3 inches by 5 inches. Oops, sorry, 3x4. This is let me get on camera. Let me put my thing closer. All right, so this is a 3x4. So you have 18 3x4 cards. Now, in this pack that I grabbed from my shelf, I had only used one piece. So there's actually 27 here, but it's not really just 27 because they're double-sided. So you really have, I still have 54 choices left, 27 pieces. And they're double-sided. Some of them have pre-printed sentiments, and some of them are just, some designs that you can deal with. And then there are larger pieces that are 4x6. And so this is the best day ever. I used this piece. The one piece that I used was this one. You get 2 of everything. And I used this to, along with Humble Home, to send a card to a family that got a Habitat for Humanity home recently, a family that I know that goes to my church, and so I wanted to congratulate them with that. So that's the only card I've used out of this pack. But you can see all sorts of different pieces. It goes for lots of different seasons as well. So these colors right in here are very autumnal. So that's nice. All right, so let me set that aside. I'm really going to just use some small note cards. I've chosen 3 to do. Show you how quick they are. I also have these assorted Memories and More cards and envelopes. And I have not opened them yet either. So you have 2 sizes to go along with the 2 sizes of cards in the card pack. So we've got smaller envelopes. Now these ones are not large enough to mail. I believe, and I'm going to double check it, but so maybe it is, I don't know, but I thought you had to be at least 3 by 5 to mail. I'll check that though. And we've got some envelopes here for the larger ones. We've got smaller, these are the smaller envelopes. We've got, these are the smaller card bases. They're already pre-scored. So you can see that these just fit very nicely right on them. You can make really, really quick cards like with this. And then you've got the larger cards that you can create with those larger pieces. And you can mix and match and layer and do all sorts of things. All right, so I thought I'd grab a sentiment set, and I'm grabbing the Comforting Thoughts set, which is, it's not really made for sympathy. There are some things on here where you could use it for sympathy. Like, I wish I could make this better. Wishing you comfort. There's no good card for this. Those are, and I don't have all the right words to say. Those are things that could go along with sympathy. But this is really a lot for maybe somebody's gotten some bad news, a bad diagnosis. You can see cancer sucks right here, which is not usually stuff that I say a lot, but let's be real, it does. So I'm gonna choose some of these things, and this one says sending all my love. It's already got the sentiment right on there. All I need to do is, you know what, I'm gonna make it a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna bring in some dimensionals. Ooh, I didn't bring my white dimensionals. I think I only brought my black ones. Ooh, oh well, that's fine. I think we can make those do. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I've got a paper pumpkin right across the way here, and I bet my paper pumpkin has some dimensionals in it, because paper pumpkins almost always do. Let's see what we've got here. Oh yeah, look. So I thought that I would also celebrate World Card Making Day, not only crafting along with Stampin' Up, but doing a few projects that are stacking up in my room. So I'm gonna take out these little dimensionals and use them. So these happen to be the mini dimensionals. And if you have not used the mini dimensionals, you don't usually need to use the minis, but when you do, you really do. You have a very thin sentiment, perhaps, that you want to add on. Mini dimensionals are the way to go. All right, anybody got any, while I'm doing this, anybody got any plans for World Card Making Day? You better say card making. And let me know if you're doing it with somebody, or if you're just going to be on your own crafting. Probably not in your jammies at 4 o'clock, but you know, you could. So there's just, like, how simple was that? I could bring in these adhesive backed pearl trios, which are the pearls that are featured on the page with the Thoughtful Journey products. And I don't think I have my take your pick tool with me. Nope, I don't. So I could just put some of these on here though to dress it up. Maybe I put these right here in these little bottom little nooks. I could put some up on the top, but they're not quite as pretty. I mean, they don't coordinate quite as much. It does on this side. This side's slightly different color. But there, I've just added some more stuff. So I have a cute little note card here. All right. I could, on my little envelope, I could take maybe one of these that's plain and cut it up and decorate the envelope. I'm not going to do that here because I don't know if I can mail this, and if I can't mail it, I'm not going to decorate it. All right, so now let's move on to another one. This one, pretty blues and greens, and some purples in there. And I'm just going to stamp some sort of something from over here. I think Wishing You Comfort would look very good in there. Let's find the Wishing You Comfort. Wishing You Comfort right here. And when I travel, I always travel with a paper pumpkin block. I've forgotten them so many times when I've come up to the camp that I actually have one stored up here. People probably open the drawer that it's in and look at it and go, what is that? But nobody's touched it, nobody's moved it, so they haven't thought it was junk. Wishing You Comfort. And again, now I could take a larger base and fold that on the score line. And this, it looks little teeny tiny on there, right? But you could do a couple of other things here. We could take this piece right here and do something like that. That dresses that up a lot. I think I know who I'm sending this to, so I need a little bit darker colors, I think. Ooh, but that doesn't set that off very well. So that blue is out as far as I'm concerned. I'm just looking at some of the backs of the other ones. No, I think this one works, I guess. Yeah, so if I wanted to make the larger card, I could make the larger card right on here. And you know what, let's make this one this way. I'm going to pop up some using some dimensionals here again. And these cards are thick enough. You can really go ahead and use the black dimensionals if you want to. So Sheila's going to be card making on her own in her jammies. She's trying to get over a cold, a nasty one. So that's probably a good idea, Sheila. I would do it too, but I know that at 5 o'clock, we're going to have to be going to Happy Corner Cafe with Matthew. So I won't be in my jammies, because while people go to Walmart in their jammies all the time, this girl does not. Nor do I go out to eat. All right, so there we have something that looks just like that. If we wanted to add some of these, we could. I think I'm going to just leave it just like this. Sometimes less is more, especially on cards that are expressing hard things. All right, and for my last one, I'll go back to a simple little card, I think. So you can see how fast these go together. This looks a little bit more end of summer, early fall kind of. It has that kind of feel. What are we gonna do here? Healing, Peace, Rest. That's a nice sentiment. You're not alone. We're here. I'm going to do we're here for you, and I actually have a reason to send this to somebody. So let's go ahead and put this on here. And what color should we use? It looks like in there there's mossy meadow and wild wheat, and there's a probably fresh freesia and Cajun craze. You know what? I'm gonna fallify this and use Cajun craze. Do you like how I make up words? Fallify. We're here for you. Again, I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals, and that cardstock really is thick enough to do it with the black. But let's go ahead, since it's on a white base, even though this is very, very thick, I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals with these little mini ones. Well, Sheila's chatting with me tonight. Is anybody else chatting? Or are you just kind of watching? I know others of you are on. Just want to be the silent types? That's okay too. So I took some pictures on my way up, and I posted them on my personal page. But for those of you who might not be friends with me on Facebook, by the way, feel free to friend me. And I hope you're following me on my page, on my Facebook page, but I'm going to post them on my business page as well, because it's just so beautiful. So we're here for you. And I think on the inside, I'm going to do this thinking of you, praying for you, hoping with you. That's a very nice sentiment. And again, I'm going to use the Cajun craze. I'm going to take out most of this card. We don't want to stamp it upside down. So there we go. We have just made 3 cards in 22 minutes. And probably 7 to 10 of those minutes were me talking in the beginning and not doing anything, any stamping, maybe even more than that. So 3 quick cards, all using Memories and More items. So I hope you have enjoyed these cards. Go stamp tomorrow. Have a great card making day. We will see you soon.